I'm gonna need you not to mute me like that, baby.
Good evening, ladies. Good evening.
Hey,
Hello.
hello
Countdown. That was
everyone.
the countdown.
Let me act like them YouTubers. Hello everyone. This your girl Nika checking me. But my kids tickles me with that. They be like, Bobby, they listen to them like, hey, it's your girl. I be like, what? What is
Girl,
you
that's
doing?
Desha's daughter
Hey
Malia.
girl, what's going on,
She
girl?
be like, hey y'all, my name is Lily. Subscribe to my YouTube channel. I'm like, girl.
Yeah, 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 yeah. Yeah, these kids is nuts. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm trying to share off everything. Oh, okay, Shy. Oh, we hate you can't get in with us. Okay, we gotta see what's going on with that cuz what's slowing you down.
Got some drink? I just
Yeah,
smashed that thing on my toe.
She talking about
yeah.
y'all late. This is my friend Jessica, y'all. Talking about y'all late, but I'm gonna let y'all slide. Don't do us. Don't
Hey,
do us.
Jessica girl. Hey. She kept us going last week. Welcome. Listen here, y'all.
Y'all ready to get into this hot topic already?
Let's get into this hot topic, y'all.
All right.
So, y'all know the man we was talking about last week that went off on a lady and checked her and killed her self-esteem, blew her up. However, I was on his page and I seen this picture. And this picture right here took me to a whole nother level. Binky, you might need to take the banner off, self-ownership, so they can see. Yeah, there we go. This picture right here, he asked the people, what does this picture say to you? Y'all, when I looked at that picture, I said, oh my God. That picture screamed out a whole lot of words to me. But me personally, what it said to me was mental insanity. All the words put together made me think about insanity. You get what I'm saying to you? No, look at her. She's dressed from the waist up. You get what I'm saying to you? Hey, Shannon girl. She's dressed from
Hey.
the waist up, y'all. She got on makeup, earrings, got her hair together, drinking a bottle of wine, holding her phone on a computer. You get what I'm saying to you? But from the bottom down, it's like woo woo. And then look all that stuff around her.
Um,
What's your perception of the picture, Damo? And y'all that's watching our viewers comment. What do this picture, what when you look at this picture, what are the words that come to mind to you?
um, when I had seen the picture, it said a lot to me. And I need y'all to remember, I'm the voice of reason, so my thinking be all, it be in a whole nother place. But it said, uh, and I'm gonna say these reasons why I said it said this to me because I've been in this place. I've been dressed from the waist up with some wine in my hand, with the books on the dresser, with the light shining, and a part of me was saying, I'm trying to be focused because shit, I got some classwork that I gotta do. I got some shit I gotta turn in. But then the house done been a mess because I got 4 kids and they can run through it and test some stuff up.
Right.
So it said a lot to me. It said, shit. Y'all, real talk. I'm not gonna lie to y'all. Like, it said a lot. It said, lack of order.
Yeah.
Cause shit, when you ain't got no order, man, shit be
Yeah.
something everywhere. You know what I'm saying? And if you ever
Yeah.
been a person that's falling in the category of not having order, shit, you know what what it looks like to be unorganized. Then
Mm-hmm.
a part of me was saying that she was still trying to be focused. Cause have you ever had something that you had to do and get done? Shit, I'm gonna take this break to grab this glass of wine and try to
Right.
finish this damn paperwork. Then shit. you know, dressed from the neck up. She ain't even had time to get good out of work clothes before shit. I'm back sitting down and I'm figuring something else out to do. So it screamed a lot out to me.
Okay.
It screamed a
Kendra.
lot out to me.
Okay. Kendra, what's your perception of this picture?
Hello, can y'all hear me?
Yes, we hear you.
Okay. When I look at this picture from a single woman with no kids perspective, it seems like I believe your environment is like your environment that you live in is like it's how you think in your mind. So to me, it looks like her thoughts are her mental is cluttered,
Mm.
and like Dominique said, a lack of order, and her mental is cluttered. I think
Okay.
that's a picture of her mindset right now.
Okay.
She had
Okay.
a lot going on in her head.
Okay.
So that's what I get from that.
Vicky, what you get from the picture?
So, I want to speak for myself, and then I saw that Tease had a great point, so I want to bring up her point because I feel like it's very valid, for some women. But to me, it says that mental illness is real, and I say that because in your mind you're trying to get it together. Like, I want to get it right, I want to get it right, I want to get it right, but because in your mind it's not right, everything around you is just crumbling. I feel like last year, I was in this place, like I was just mentally just overwhelmed with life. Like, I'm like, what the heck is going on here? And so this was my everyday.
Okay.
And it was like I didn't want it, but there was really nothing that I could do to get out of it, is how I felt. Like, I came outside and I smiled, but I really wasn't happy. So I portrayed that I was okay when really I was just, in in a mess. Um, I feel like Tease had a great point to this. So I wanted to read what she said because someone may agree with it. Um, Give me 1 second. She said that she see chaos, lack of order, mental instability, a dreamer with no roadmap out. Just the thought of it's a way out. So I'm gonna read it again. Chaos, lack of order, mental instability, a dreamer with no roadmap out. Just the thought of it's a way out. And I feel like that's awesome because she's a dreamer. She just doesn't have a roadmap. She just know that I can get out of this. I just don't know how. So I
Mm,
like that.
that's a good
I want to
point.
see some comments on this though.
Yeah. What do y'all feel? What did y'all get out of it? Because you know what? When I looked at that picture, like you said, Binky, I've been in that place before. You get what I'm saying to you? And that's why I say mental illness, because um the clutterness. You get what I'm saying to you? How could you think straight with all of that going on around you? You get what I'm saying to you? Um Dominique said the same thing, lack of organization. You get what I'm saying? I also get like living a
Discipline.
facade. Like, yeah,
Mm-hmm.
but also living a facade, because for you to be dressed from the waist up, makeup and all of this, you're painting a picture that's not really there. You get what I'm saying to you? You're only focusing on what people can see. You get what I'm saying to you? You're not really addressing your whole situation. And I think sometimes we get caught up in worrying about just what people can actually see with the eye. We forget about the areas that people can't see with the eye. You get what I'm saying to you? Um, this picture, it took me through a loop. I seen the Amazon boxes. I was like, hell, how you order this stuff and steady buying stuff? You can't even put the stuff you got in the right place. You get what I'm saying to you? So I guess that's the discipline. You know what I'm saying? Just all over the place.
Yeah,
So
get
where
her thoughts together.
so if her life is there all over the place, right? Physically around you like that. So I'm gonna talk about me. If my life is cluttered and that stuff is like that all around me physically, how the hell am I functioning mentally? You get what I'm saying to you? Because something got to be out of line or out of place with you to even be in your house with it looking like that. You get what I'm saying to you? To walk over
Yeah.
it, to not pick it up because something in your mind saying, oh, it's okay, I'll pick it up later, and this, and that, instead of picking it up now. So that's a procrastination spirit you're dealing with. You get what I'm saying to you?
Yep.
Putting off what you could do now later. You get it's
Yep.
just it's just so unhealthy to me. It's just so unhealthy to me.
Mm-hmm. It's discipline. That's procrastination.
There's so many
Yeah.
different avenues. She had a death in the family. She just get
I
thrown by the
can't.
wayside. I'm gonna pick it up later, right? You having you trying to unwind, gather your thoughts before you clean this motherfucker up. She got Danita Baker on. She got her wine. She trying to
That's
get in her
it.
mode to clean that
No,
motherfucker.
but
Let
no,
me
but
finish
no,
talking that
What
bitch.
the?
that
Hey,
ain't
yo,
that ain't just
we got a working man
Oh,
in here
I ain't know you put me on speaker
who
yet.
want to say his point on it because he said sometimes he let his get like this. So hold on, y'all.
okay.
Hold on, y'all. Let's see. Jessica said, I see a lot of things without judgment. She
All
could be
right.
fresh off work, haven't had time to clean. I may be looking
Yep.
with a different perspective because I don't
Mm-mm.
see mental insanity. But you know what I've noticed though? A lot of us, like our culture, a lot of us in our culture, I mean black people, are like this. But when you go over older people's house and when you go over white people's house, their house is always clean. Always. It's never out of place. Ever.
The
Most old people are super
ideal white
clean.
person, because the trash they living worse than
Oh
this.
yeah. I mean, yeah, that's what I mean. The ideal white person, and then older people though, their stuff, their house is always clean. Most older people houses are always clean. Now they might be hoarders; they don't want to throw stuff away, but it's clean
Yeah,
most
you're right.
times. So I think it more so has to do with us in our generation and just how
Yeah,
we are.
but look at that. But look at that house. That ain't no just junky because you might float through my and it may be a little junky. Little this over here, little that over there. It happens. You know what I'm saying? Life happens sometimes. Like you said, sometimes you can have some situations going in life and you ain't really got time to stop and pick up and clean up. But that right there, that's showing
See, it was the cat for me.
So she got
That cat.
Oh wait, y'all. I meant to tell y'all he is like that man that we be talking about.
oh
He is.
Oh wow!
What's that man y'all be talking about?
Man, I'll tell y'all about it in a minute.
Let me get my take on this picture though. Because I just jumped in the car. I was really going to see what the fuck she
Get
was
your
doing.
take before you met me. What you would say before you met me?
Before
Okay.
I met you,
Yeah, what would you say about that picture?
I've known you since we were 14 years old. The fuck
Before
you?
we got cool like we are now.
Oh shit. Wait a minute. Fuck all that. Let me answer the damn picture. So, me getting in the car looking at this picture, as a working person daily, things happen. Now, I do tend to do this, but at that point, you just take that break. That it's that breaking point. Like, all right, this shit's getting out of hand. I got to take a break. She getting
Right.
off work. She got the Amazon boxes. She having her wine. She could be watching the Lips. What was this shit called?
Lips.
She's sitting here watching the Lips, sipping her drink. Like, shit, girl. Once I get done with this, I'm gonna get tuned, and I'm gonna clean my house up. So, I mean, it could be several things. Like she could have had a death in the family this week. COVID.
Mhm.
Well, COVID, your house should be clean because you supposed to be staying in the house. But I mean, it could be anything. She don't look mentally ill. This cat is a little nasty. She got a lot of books, so she's doing some reading. She could be studying for an exam, and she look like a college student. She got a little logo on her shorts. Shit, that could be her dorm room. I don't know. She could just be a little nasty, but intelligent. Shit, who knows? It can, so many factors can play with this, but that cat.
No, and
He
when I
got two
say
cats.
listen to this though. When I say mentally ill, I didn't say mentally ill. I said insanity because
Oh. Hold
What
on.
and the reason why I say that is because okay, I get what y'all saying. She just getting off work having a glass of wine, but I'm on the perspective of she done got dressed from her head from her waist up. You get what I'm saying to you?
Yeah.
Sit in a nasty house holding her phone, playing on the laptop, and it ain't what it is. You get what I'm saying to you? Like living a facade. That's not her truth. You get what I'm saying to you?
Yeah.
It's not her truth.
Well, after
From
this
that
conversation,
aspect, y'all,
after,
because I get it. You can
Cause you just don't like no nasty house. That's what that is.
yeah, that's that OCD in you, but
no,
that's
because
okay.
my house get junky. I live a real no. My house get junky. I got 4 kids, so I can understand right where Dominique coming from. 4 children, my house get junky. Sometimes you might have to come in here and kick a toy out your way to get to the bathroom. But that's not junky, y'all. Look at the kitchen. Look beyond that. Look back there in that kitchen.
And I'm gonna say this.
No. How
You
you
know how
sit
a
up in
picture
here with
can
this?
say
And then got
a
the nerve to
picture
have on
can
a white
put
shirt.
something totally different. Because what happens if we actually evaluated this picture and found out where it really came from? This bitch got a badass house. Her house nice as fuck. It's clean as fuck. Today just happened to be one of them days, or maybe she just went through a week that was not to justify it. Because it's never okay to just be like, hey, I got the cat chilling, cat food in the corner, shit all over the floor. I'm stepping on shit. But I'm just saying it does happen. And I can say it happens because personally with me, sometimes I have to go in the kitchen and be like, damn, Dominique, get them dishes or carry that garbage out, or you know what I'm saying? So I can't say, I don't know. I don't know.
I'm about to
Like
read
it
the
says a
comments.
lot, but I guess it depends on where you are mentally looking at this picture too.
Yeah, there you go,
That's
right
it.
there. There
That's
you
it.
go.
That could be it too, because you might have the mindset of, I keep my house clean, I keep things straight. There's no reason for your house to be nasty. You may be a person like me. Shit, I got 4 kids. I'm constantly cleaning up, picking up.
And
if
it
you
don't
ain't
even
experienced
look
having
like
4 kids in one house and
it
they
don't look
moving and
like
they eating in this area and they touching shit and they doing shit,
But
don't even look
you
like
know what I'm saying? So it
don't
depends
even
on
look
where
like
you
y'all
are.
gotta okay, I'm gonna read shot comment, Vicky. Get
Uh,
on say.
I know what you're saying, though. You better say that has a lot to do with order. Because if he kept it in order, there wouldn't be a bunch of stuff everywhere because they're eating this one spot, and he would just gotta clean up that one spot. But anyways, let me be quiet because I'm talking to myself. It looks like she dropped everything and didn't pick it up in weeks. But yeah, it's something going on because you shouldn't be holding that phone instead of the broom. She has something going on for sure. But I'm about to piggyback off of what you was about to say before you said, because you're talking to me. If you have your kids eat in one area, if you have them on a schedule, if you have things kind of in order and discipline within the house, a lot of things will be easier for you as the parent. And I have little kids, and my kids like to come in the living room and eat. So I got to sweep under move the furniture more often than I should have, because they eat on the couches, and now I got freaking crumbs all over the couch. I have to sweep the floor 4 times a day, which is too much than what I should have, because if they was eating in the dining room at their table in their chairs, I will only have to sweep up that part. I have to wash dishes too many times. Why? Because I just let them get bowls and cups and bowls, when really you should just be using this one thing. I wash it out and I give it back to you. Like, if you just get some order and if you just let things go the way that they should go and get you a schedule, it'll be easier on you. But because I'm lazy and I'm praying to God, He working on me with that, and I don't have any discipline, something else He's working on, I make the situation harder for us, harder than it has to be, should I say.
And that goes right into our topic, because before we go into our topic, that's why I'm telling y'all, just stop and look at the picture as a whole. Look at her bedroom behind her. It's her bed. Every room in her house is a catastrophe. You feel what I'm saying to you? No. Something is wrong there, y'all. Mentally, do you understand?
No, it is though, because then she gonna overwhelm herself trying to clean it up, and that'd be my problem.
Yeah.
Once it's time to like I didn't let y'all just bull crap all day. Y'all didn't got the downstairs terrible. Now when it's time to really go through it, now I'm aggravated. Now I'm upset because now I feel like I have so much to do. instead of just taking the day out slowly but surely to keep things rolling throughout the day and get little bit by little bit done. You know what I mean? So, Sha said it's hard
But
to
what
put
if I
children on a
say,
schedule if you don't discipline self first. That's it. And
You-
boy, she not giving a damn.
No, because you and it goes into the self ownership, because you got to really look at the situation. Because me, a mother with 4, was allowing my children, as you say, eat all over the house, really running through doing what they want to do, but it didn't
Mhm.
make it hard on nobody but me. So I
Yep.
had to do a self check with me first. You get what I'm saying to you? Because like Sha said, I had to discipline myself first. You get what I'm saying to you? I first had to acknowledge that this is not how things are supposed to be done. What the hell you got a table and a chair, tables and chairs for? Nobody is sitting at the damn kitchen table eating. You get what I'm saying to you?
Yep. That's it.
but you know
Shannon
what?
said,
For me,
can I read
I
this real
think.
quick?
Oh, go ahead.
Shannon says it looks like she's working from home and we never know what someone's house looks like. She just needs to straighten up during her breaks and off days instead of letting it go and piling up to where it may get overwhelming.
Okay. What you were saying, Kiki?
I was thinking like for me in my house, when it's too cluttered, I can't stand that. It irritates my spirit.
Yeah.
So for
Yeah.
me, I have to like take time because I be busy with my sickly mom. I have to take time and put things in order. I can't sit here and let these dishes pile up. That's so irritating to me. I can't have stuff laying all over the place because mentally, that's too much for me.
Yeah.
So, to me, it's no excuse for her house to be that way. Because ain't no way in the world we're gonna just keep walking around and stepping over stuff.
And then
When
No.
we
let's
can just
just
pick it
pause and
up.
go
It won't
back
take
to
that
her
long to pick it
picture.
up.
Look at her picture though. We don't see no kids' toys. We don't
No,
see nothing that's symbolic to a child in that picture, period.
No. It's animals. Only animals.
Hello. So what?
In her room, she got a bunch of clothes all over her bed, her
Yeah, the
Vietnam mattress.
kitchen. Look at that. Bags
She
on
got
the floor.
Chinese food, pills.
Y'all, something is going on there.
She got
I'm
drinks
telling
on the
you.
floor, gloves on the floor,
I don't
look like
woke up.
soap on the floor, chips on the floor.
Listen, let me tell y'all something.
It's real though, because if I
When
go
I
upstairs
was
and my kids downstairs and I ain't down there, if I don't go back down, it's gonna be a mess when I come down there. Not
yeah. Let me tell y'all something. When I was pregnant with the twins, I was in a lot of pain, and they were starting to come early, so I got buried. Okay, at like 7 months, 6 months, and I couldn't do too much. So after I had the twins, and I was able to get up and move around my house, guess what I realized? That I had not only been physically bed rested, I was mentally bed rested, because it showed in my house. I had lost all control of my household. When I got up and was able to move around in there, I seen what everything was in lack. You get what I'm saying to you? It was cluttered. It was nasty. Shit was all out of the place. You know what I'm saying? It took me a couple months to get it back in order. You know what I'm saying? But I was mentally drained. Because if my mind was still in the right place, I would have somebody come over and do the things that, you know what I'm saying, that needed to be
yes.
done. You get what I'm saying to you? But because I was physically in pain, I was mentally tired. You get what I'm saying to you? Life that took a hold of me, everything around me had begun to crumble. And that was my home. You get what I'm saying to you? And I still had 2 other kids that was functioning in this home. So I think it's definitely something there going on. I can't get over that, because she got the nerve to be in a white shirt. You know that.
No, for real. That's good though for self ownership though, because it goes hand in hand with that. That's self ownership
Yeah,
at an all time high. If she has something mentally going on, that's where hoarding comes into play. I don't believe that hoarding comes just from mental illness, because I feel like just being messy can be mental illness. I don't feel like you have to hoarder,
yeah,
because some people, like, when they realize, okay, my things are messed up, they just throw everything away. And I think
yeah.
that's crazy too, because if you just gonna throw it all away to rebuy it, That's
Yeah.
something wrong with you too.
Something wrong with me.
Everything away. Yeah, because you stay throwing stuff away to rebuy. That
Something
makes
wrong with
zero
me.
sense.
No, then I'm telling y'all, like that's what I'm saying. I'm never. It's no judgment. It's no judgment zone there with the young lady. I mean, the picture, because I can relate to that. Because if that was me in my mental states when I be tripping, I would have grabbed the fucking garbage bag. I probably would have threw the furniture and everything out the door. Just forget it all. You know what I'm saying? Because when I can't get control of something to get my hand on it, I'm over it. You know what I'm saying? Like I am over it. And that may be a mental situation for me, but on the other hand, for someone to be able to sit in that type of filth, something is wrong there. Because something in your mind telling you it's okay, and it can't be okay.
Do you think it's depression?
It could be.
Of course.
It could be.
I believe it's depression. Because
It
like you
could-
said,
it could
something
be-
in your mind is telling you it's okay.
It could be depression, suppression, and oppression. It could be all of them. But can you own up to that though?
Yeah.
Or are you making excuses that I gotta get up, I gotta go to work, I gotta do what I gotta do, I deal with that later? See, that's what I'm saying. That self-ownership come in at. Or do you own up and say, this shit is out of control? I need to get up off my ASS and clean my damn house up. You get what I'm saying to you? Or you gonna keep saying, oh, I gotta go to work, I gotta do this, I gotta do that. No, you gotta just stop, clean damn house up. You get what I'm saying to you?
Yeah.
But if your mental is not clicking like that, you get what I'm saying to you? If that situation is overwhelming your mental thoughts, you're going to think it's okay. It's okay.
Yeah.
I get to it when I get to it.
I honestly believe though, like for moms, and I'm not just giving out an excuse, but like me, when I go on those, okay, I'm about to clean house up, I go to the extreme where I'm wiping walls, where I'm doing all of this. And then once I get like, okay, now I have the downstairs all together. And then now it's time to go up and handle that area. I think I began to get overwhelmed. Like I start to, can I really do this? I done did all of this and now I'm going up. But when I go up, the downstairs gonna get back to the way that it was. And then what is the point of me even doing it anyway? And then, it just be like, like how you say you just throw it all out. I get to a place where I'm like, you know what? I'll just try again tomorrow. But then tomorrow comes and I'm trying again tomorrow. And then it ends up being the same thing over. It's kind of like I'm cursing myself because I keep telling myself I'm going to do it. It's going to get done. It's going to get done. Or I'm going to work on the next area. But then the area that I already worked on, I got to redo. Like I feel like it plays a lot like mentally with discipline again. And then just overall self-control.
Yeah, there you go right there though.
A bunch of different things. That
that's really true. Like there's no self-control there, y'all.
That's it right there.
There's like no self-control there because when you begin to deal with lack of discipline and begin to make excuses for the things you do and the way you're moving, you get what I'm saying to you, you're not controlling self. You get what I'm saying? You are allowing something else or someone else to control, you know what I'm saying, your thought process. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So you gotta stay mindful of that and stay conscious of that because it can come in so fast on you and you really don't know it. You know what I'm saying? And I just think we do not like to own up that it's a problem. We'll find every excuse in the book of why this situation is the way it is. No, we just gotta you just gotta take it for what it is.
Yeah.
That's a terrible procrastination spirit right
That's
there.
it.
Because her mind may be saying I'm going to do it, but physically she's steady walking over
lazy.
it.
It's lazy too, though.
That's what I'm saying.
I think we really be lazy and we just don't want to admit that we lazy. Because why are you
I deal with procrastination so
why
bad.
Are you doing it
I've been praying that.
Why can't
you
do it?
She just needs to get her phone and clean up her house and just get things in order. So I feel like when your house is in order and things is in its rightful place, you could think better.
Yep. Yeah, I agree.
It'd be a lot more easier for you.
Yeah. Hey, pretty girl.
Hi, baby.
Yeah, you can't. You listen. How can you function physically if your mental is not together?
You muted.
Get your mental together.
Man, you got to, man. You listen. The Bible say cleanliness is next to godliness, and
Yeah.
godliness is next to holiness.
You muted, Damo. But I think a lot of, you were saying like being lazy and things. I think a lot of that gets passed down to us too, though. We don't really realize that a lot of the things and a lot of the reason why we do things is because of our parents. For me, my mama didn't really clean up much. We did. She used to tell us, "Hey, do this, do that," or she would have somebody come in and pay somebody to do it. And now in my mind, I'm like, "Hey, we need a maid 3 times a week. Come in, get it rolling, so I can focus on everything else." And I think nothing's wrong with it, but then sometimes I'll be like, why can't I? All I'm doing is taking care of the kids. I should be able to, you know what I mean, do it all. Like, why can't I? But I feel like I
Yeah,
said,
because
it has a lot to do with discipline. It has a lot to do with,
do you really need a
scheduling.
maid?
I would honestly, I would like somebody to come in 3 times a week. I feel like I deserve that. I don't know why, because maybe, like I said, because I don't have any discipline, and I do get overwhelmed with the situation a lot, that I should have a maid to come in 3 times a week and just go through it, do some things,
No,
But I don't need it. Do I need it? No. But
no.
I'm
What you
telling
need
you,
somebody? What you need somebody to come in and clean up 3 times a week for? And
cause
you
why not?
send it. But you ain't going to no job. I can see if you was going to a job and
But
raising
I
4
am though.
kids.
But in
No,
my mind, you
no,
see those excuses.
no,
You hear them though, don't you? My excuses
no.
and all of that.
See, you too young.
You
Y'all,
see?
y'all, y'all young. Y'all bones is good. Y'all,
No, my bones ain't no
no,
dang on good. You said they
no.
good. I
You
done
just
had
gotta,
3
you gotta
kids
get
back
up.
to back.
No, you just gotta get up and make it happen,
No,
baby.
I
You
agree with you. I'm not
cannot.
what you saying at all. But I'm just telling you, that's what my thought, my process, my
I get
mindset
it.
was. I
I
need a
get it.
maid. I need somebody to come in 3 times a week.
Mm-mm.
Like, I can have somebody. I feel like I deserve that, but do I really? I'm not even doing anything now. As time progresses and things start to flourish, and I got business going and
Yeah.
things like that.
No, you
Yeah,
know
I
what you
get that,
need?
but I need
You
some
know what you
discipline,
need?
and that's just that.
You don't need no maid. All you gotta do is sit down, put them damn kids on the schedule, quit playing, get self-discipline, get stern in your word, put your foot down and run the
Mhm.
damn house. See, because when you put your foot down and you let them know you ain't playing with them no more, and they jump on that schedule, you'll be able to move and maneuver and do what you
Oh,
need to do around the
Oh,
house.
I totally agree with that.
Yeah.
I've
And
become a
I'm
little
telling
more
you that
enforcing. Yeah.
because I just have to tell myself that.
No.
And my
No,
kid's
for
older
real.
than yours. So
No.
you know
No,
what I'm
I agree.
saying?
But things that I've noticed that when you begin to get tired of certain things, you will begin to do things that you said you were going to do, but you actually start to move forward. I actually found
Yeah.
me a schedule. I've been putting it together. You know what I mean? And I've been trying to get it all the way to the way that I like it, so that when I start it, I don't have to be like, oh no, I want to
Yeah.
change this. Oh no, I want it to be right. So when I go forth with it, it's going to hit and everybody just going to pop, 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 So,
And you have to pace yourself and understand change does not come overnight. You get what I'm saying to you? It takes time to change. You get what I'm saying to you? Because you got to create a new process. You got to work a new pattern. You get what I'm saying to you? Then the household has to get used to the way things are going. You get what I'm saying to you? Because if our mind is set to move and do things this way, and then today you hop up and say, "Oh, we're not doing it this way anymore. We're going to do it this way." You're going to get a look.
backlash. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. So you got to give everybody a chance to kind of fall into line with things. You get what I'm saying?
Yes.
And I think you got to just, oh, these people. I don't know. Okay, yeah, but I just think we as people, we do not like to own up to things. You know what I'm saying to you? We don't like to own up to it. We like to make excuses for it.
I
And I
agree.
think that put us so far back, and
Yeah.
we rock ourselves into a terrible rut with that. You get what I'm saying to
I
you?
agree. Because it's better to put your child on the schedule young than wait until they're older to try to tell them what they should be doing.
Yeah,
If you teach them young and you got them trained young, then it's
yeah,
easier, for them to adapt.
yeah.
Really.
Cause mine's
So,
being
yeah.
here running like animals. They upstairs running right now like fools over my head. You get what I'm saying to you? But you know, and nobody house is gonna run perfect. Nobody house is gonna run smooth. Yes, it's gonna get junky. Hell, sometimes it might get nasty. It's life. Things happen. Nothing is perfect. But to sit there and just allow it to consistency.
Oh, consistently. Yes.
Yeah,
No. No, no,
consistently.
no.
And I'm not just talking about things on the floor, things on the I'm talking about order, structure, period in
all
your
around.
life.
All
You know what I'm
around.
saying? Because to sit here and say that things don't get out of order in my life, things don't chaos doesn't come. You know, I get thrown off sometimes, you know. That happens to me all the time, but I have to grab myself and pull myself back in. You know what I'm saying? And get some order with things, because we as women, if we don't have order and discipline in our life, don't y'all know the house go chaotic?
Yes, ma'am.
The whole house will just go fast.
Yes, ma'am.
Damo, what's your take on this ownership? What's your take on it? Because I told you, put them kids, what should I say? You muted, sit them children down.
So again, y'all, because I'm just that real nigga. Like I'm working toward being better, because I myself can be a mess. You hear me?
Yeah.
And I can be a mess without even knowing that I'm a mess, because mentally I'm telling myself that I'm fully functioning.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And everything is good. And then when I do take that time to sit back and be like, damn, the house is a mess. The kids in the back seat of the car, they got food all in your car.
Man.
But in my mind, mentally,
God.
I'm so consumed with all this shit that I got going on, because I'm not making excuses. I'm just being real. I'm focusing on being the breadwinner. I'm focused on being the mother. I'm being the nurturer. I'm playing so many roles that shit, something is going left, because I'm doing so much. I'm here being a mother, and I'm cleaning.
Balance.
I got kids here who are screaming, and they all over the place.
Balance.
Then I'm battling with my own mental insanity that I got going on.
All I hear is
telling
balance.
myself that even going through this, girl, it ain't nothing. You are all right. It's normal to be this way.
Balance.
It's normal to get overwhelmed. You know, just shake that shit off and keep it moving. And it's like, man, I don't know, because I've been in that place lately. I've been trying to get a schedule going, because I don't have, and I only speak on myself personally.
Right.
I don't normally have all four of my kids in the home that often, because my boys stay with their father.
Okay.
But when all four of them are here, you can tell a difference. Because with the two girls, after a few hollers and go sit down and lay down, and I shut off all the lights, it's order in here. But if I got my 16-year-old, he got the video game going in the back. I got Jaden and Brooklyn in one room with the YouTube banging. I got Javion in the bathroom. He got his gospel music playing. I'm upstairs trying to read me a book, yelling, stumping downstairs. Shut up. I need y'all to be quiet in here. You know what I'm saying? So it's like being tugged and pulled. And it's like, I even sometimes ask myself, that's why, again, I had came up with the 31-day challenge, because it's like, so many times you can look at the outer, or you can be like, man, she going through it, or she got some shit going on. But it's like, what is the
root?
What is the root of it, and what's the solution? You know what I'm saying? Hell yeah, I'm damaged. Hell yeah, I've been broken. Hell yeah, I fall short. But what's my solution now? Like, you know what I'm saying? What do I do, or what steps do I take to start making me move forward? You know what I'm saying? What do I do to change this situation? Because me, myself, personally, already know it's a mess, and that I'm all over the place, and not even just with cleaning up, because y'all, everybody say that I remind them of my mama. I got a broom in my hand, y'all, at least 20 hours out the day. You know what I'm saying? As I'm up, I'm sweeping, because one kid done left this room.
Man, went to that room.
As y'all can see my background. Give me 1 second, ladies.
It's real.
No, it's real.
You know
it's
what I'm telling y'all, like, I don't fake it. Like, it's hard. You get overwhelmed. And I can only imagine for the woman that's a wife, or the woman that's a girlfriend, who got to stretch and pull herself in. And you got to do all this with a smile. You can't let your kids see you sweat. You don't want to let your mate see you falling weak. You got to put up this persona for your friends and the people around you that you're holding it together. And then when you get alone in the house by yourself, your ass crash and you burn. Because you're literally overwhelmed. Like, life just really overwhelms when it's like, oh man, it ain't that serious. It's not that serious till you have to step yourself off up in these boots. Because you can tell me what you feel like these boots supposed to feel like when you get in them, man, it's a different story.
Yeah.
It's a different story.
Yeah.
That's it.
Life itself can be overwhelming though.
Yeah.
Of course.
And different
Heck
people
yeah.
have different situations. Like how you just said, we all got 4 kids, but you got 4 kids and 2 of them gone most of the time. Auntie Nika, when her babies were smaller, she kind of had like in-house help. You know what I mean? And she was able, at night she had them though. Or it wasn't no help then. At night it was you, and you gotta go head on and figure it out if they woke, whatever. You know what I mean? But she did have people in the house who, you know what I'm saying, could give her. She could still run to the store. She could still, handle some business. And then you got somebody like me. My husband's in the house, but he's working from 7 to darn near 7 at night. So from 7 in the morning to 7 at night, I'm with kids. So yeah, you at home all day. You ain't got to do. But when they up, they up. Ain't no. And then when they nap, that's your only time. You know what I mean? To
So
yourself.
tell me how y'all think the women who don't have no help feels. How y'all think the women who don't have active fathers,
Like
the women
like that lady in that picture.
you know what I'm saying? Like the woman that can't even recognize that she's all over the place. The woman who hasn't even took the time to own it, because with all my mess going on, man, y'all, I own that shit. You know what I'm saying? It's what it is. You know what I'm saying? And I take every day to try to find different ways to do things different. And I'm open to, you know what I'm saying, anybody who giving me advice on to do certain things different, because sometimes your way don't work.
Yeah. We have to, and we have to be open to learning a new way of doing things. You get what I'm saying to you? Because sometimes the way mom and them did it don't work, y'all. You know what I'm saying? It's a new day, it's a new age, and things are moving totally different. So we can't always do things the way we were taught. You know what I'm saying? Or the way the family did it, or this and that. We gotta you gotta be open, and you gotta let your mind be able to be retrained again. You hear what I'm saying to you? Because we in a whole different ball game now. Mom and them can be in the house and have 12, 13 kids, 10, 12 kids. You feel me? And one none out of line. My mama had, it was 7 of us, okay? And it was never a dirty day, nothing. Everything was always in place, like boom, 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 boom.
It was 7 of y'all?
Yeah. What? You ain't what is it? 6 of us? 6
of y'all? I'm about to say, well, I got an auntie or uncle you ain't tell me about.
Yeah, well, one of y'all was already there.
Oh yeah,
always there. So it was 7 of us. So yeah. But my mother was so structured and so ordered, and so this got to be this way. That got to listen. That me as a mother, once I got from up under that, my mothership went to the opposite. To me being Laxie Daisy on my kids. You get what I'm saying to you? Not riding they back like my mother rode our back. You get what I'm saying?
Let me read this. Jessica said, I'm glad y'all got this. I need to take notes and change some things within myself. I think we all do, though, Jess.
Yes, we all
Definitely.
do. Definitely. Sometimes we be talking to ourselves. I know I be talking to myself.
Didn't I just tell y'all I was talking to me?
I be talking to
Definitely, y'all. It's all a part of your growing process, though, man. When you can look at your life and say, man, this boy ain't perfect, but I ain't where I was yesterday. I ain't where I was 2 months ago. You can just see your growth. It becomes an issue when you stagnated and you're stuck, and you don't want to admit that these things are going on, or you put blinders on that they're not existing. When you start to, hey man, this is not right, and I don't really know the answer to fixing it right now, but I'm working toward it. You know what I'm saying? And that's the place I want to be in. It's just learning and figuring it out, because this thing called life throws us blows, y'all, we never expect. And this with the parents, and this with motherhood, this with friendship, this with family, this with life. You get thrown some blows, and some of the blows you're not prepared for. You ain't mentally prepared for some of the blows that hit you. But what you do got to tell yourself is, man, that blow hit me. It didn't kill me. I got to pick up the pieces and keep going. And that's how I rock my life every day. Oh no, my house ain't staying clean 24/7, but we're going to have some order in here. Boys, keep stuff in your room. Girls, keep stuff in your room. We're going to wash the we ain't going to just get in here and just hang loose. You know what I'm saying? We you know, we going to get some order in here, but I ain't the one that's going to sit here and tell you, hey, everything that goes on the shelf is gonna stay on the shelf. Every shoe is supposed to stay in place. It's always in place. Because sometimes I got my girls upstairs in my bedroom. They walking in my shoes. They not in them shoes. But you know what I'm saying? Just to stay focused and get as closest to your best as you possibly can.
That's it.
Right. That's
Always
it.
willing to do better. Always
That's
willing
it.
to do better.
That's it. And the only way you do that is first acknowledging, like you said,
Yeah,
Dominique,
absolutely.
acknowledging and taking that self-ownership. That's it. You know, the Bible say lean out to your own understanding. You get what I'm saying to you?
Yeah.
You can't, because listen, our mindset and the way we think, that ain't it.
That's it.
That ain't it.
Definitely.
That ain't it.
Definitely. And I would
This
definitely
mind will
agree with
get
that.
you, this right here will get you into a world of trouble. You
Because
don't you be
ownership,
strong-headed and don't want to be.
ownership means you gotta face some truth. You know how many of us ain't
And
ready
we
for
don't like to face the truth. We don't
I
like to
don't know
deal.
how many people out here willing to say that they don't sometimes like to face that truth, but y'all, sometimes that
I'm
truth
one
ain't
of them.
sometimes that truth ain't what I want to hear. So I
Yeah.
be like, no, that ain't how it happened, but
Yeah. You know what they say? The truth hurts.
It does.
it does.
The truth hurts.
For an example, I'm gonna use something for an example. I used to say I used to want to be the victim. I would victimize myself, right? Why this had to happen to me? Why I had to go through this? Oh man, this is what I deserve. I ain't deserve to go through this. And I had to start owning some shit. Well, Dominique, you know, this happened because you allowed it. You know, you seen this thing coming and you ignored the signs. So yeah, you are gonna go through it. So remove that victim on up out of there, and you'll be able to accept some things different. If I sat here and be like, well, I got 4 kids and man, the house is tore up because I'm just overwhelmed. Now you're becoming a victim. Don't victimize yourself.
Yeah, there we
That's
go.
the worst place you can put yourself in. Is we've all been a victim to something. Do not become victimized like I'm the victim. It shouldn't have happened to me. I didn't deserve this, because you won't leave room for growth. You constantly keep visiting this place that hurts you, and you're not allowing yourself to move forward.
Yeah.
In your friendships, in your family, in your parenting. I said last week when we were on here, no, I haven't been the best parent in my whole life. And if I told y'all that, I would be lying to y'all. I have made some mistakes. I am flawed. I make mistakes daily. I have my oldest being a 16-year-old and my youngest being a 3-year-old. You know what I'm saying? Parenting is different on all different levels. I got boys and girls. Raising them is different. I got 4 different attitudes in my home. I got one sassy little girl. I got one laid back girl. I got one stubborn boy, and I got one blossoming outgoing boy. So it's like dealing with all them different personalities. I be like this. Which way I'm going today, y'all? Who's gonna give me a run for my money today? So it's just acknowledging your faults, your flaws, owning them. Yeah. And when you look in that mirror, because you got to look in that mirror. I don't know how long it's gonna take for you to get in that mirror, but you gotta get in that mirror, because I can tell everybody on this live today, y'all, life is great for me. I ain't worried about nothing. My house is in perfect shape. My car drive good. My man is a good man. But when you got to look in that mirror, when that reflection don't speak back to you the same way, you got to start changing some things. And that's where I'm at. If I look at it and I don't like it, man, I want to change it. I don't want to be stuck and stagnated. That's what I don't want.
Yeah, and that's what my biggest thing about the picture was. She was content in that situation. Do you understand what I'm saying to you? Mm-hmm. See, if the picture was all of that was around her, she was holding a glass of wine and maybe holding a broom in the other hand. You get what I'm saying to you? Then it was like, okay, but she was too comfortable and too content in that situation. And that's why I say insanity. You get what I'm saying to you?
I can understand that. I can feel that.
Yeah. Yeah. It's just like I don't know, y'all. You just gotta you gotta own up in your situation. You know what I'm saying? I think that was my biggest growth came when I owned up to my own situation, and I had to accept the good, the bad, and the ugly about myself. You know what I'm saying to you? Everything wasn't good. Some things that I had to own up to was real ugly. I didn't like about myself. You get what I'm saying to you? But I had to just take it one step at a time. I had to address it and better myself in that area. You get what I'm saying? I'm still in the process of it. You get what I'm saying to you? And it's still some things I need to own up to. You get what I'm saying to you? I ain't ready to face off with that shit. You know, because it takes time. It takes time. Okay, we got a comment. I look at the mirror daily and the reflection don't say nothing to me. I'm going to have to talk to her right now. Okay, Jessica. She said don't say nothing to you. Okay, Jessica, you might be one of them strong ones. You a strong one. It's okay. It's okay.
It definitely is.
See, you look in that mirror though, Jesse, and he get to talking to you. You gonna fall down, hollering in that phone like, oh.
And what I'm gonna tell y'all is, because this is the part that a lot of people like to leave out. You know, when you're going through your growing phase, it's gonna be some things that you do not, I repeat, do not want to accept. And it's truth. It is truth. It's fire underneath you, but you ain't ready to accept that. You ain't ready to hear that.
No.
I'm for an example, you looking in this mirror, and this is a mirror I had to look in.
Mm-hmm.
I had to look in the mirror and say to myself, after 13 years of loving a person and would have given them my all, I had to look in that mirror and say, this person don't love you like you love them. And I'm like, oh, hell no. He do love me. But maybe if I fix this, and this real talk, maybe if I fix this or if I change that, it'll be a little different. And then I fixed this and I changed that. And I came back again and it was like, this person that you love so much ain't loving you the same way. And I'm like, no, let me go back again. So then I start going through my anger and my raging point. Oh, well, maybe if I fight you, I can beat you into loving me the right way. And it was like, no, that's when I had to take that ownership and say, you know what? It's okay to love people, and it's okay to know that a person don't love you the same way that you love them. And you can't make them. I'm going to continue to be me and continue to love like I genuinely do, because I'll never let what a person do to me or a situation that I've been through change me. But you have to be okay with, Dominique, accept and own that. And it took a while for me to accept and own that. Y'all, I was looking for every way to become the victim. And it was like, man, you can't run from that no more. You can't victimize yourself no more. You have to own it. You got to own that. So if it's something that you facing in your life, I ain't nobody to tell you nothing, but you have to own it. And when you own it and you accept it, man, it give you a relief, like a weight's been lifted off your head. Like, oh, this what's been holding me like this whole time. This what's been consuming me. So it's like that ownership, man, it gives you a release, and it allows you to go to your next growing stage.
Yes,
it allows you to release some things and move forward. Because when you won't own and accept, you're going to stay stuck.
You're stuck. You're stagnated. Yeah,
you're not going to allow yourself to move.
Yeah.
I'm okay with this. Like Anika said with the picture. If I'm sitting here and I'm looking at all this stuff around me and I know it's a mess, and like she said, I ain't picked up no broom to try to, sweep the trash out. I ain't got no laundry basket to maybe even pick up the clothes to show like I'm stepping out of there. I'm stuck in it. I ain't even acknowledging the fact that I'm going through none of this.
That's what I'm saying.
On the computer operating. I got my study books on the side, the kids in the back hollering, because y'all ain't even see the kids in the back in the picture. I seen the kids in the back.
You seen kids, okay.
So, and she hadn't owned it. Like, she's just acting every day as though life is normal. And like, I'm okay.
And that's where I say insanity. You get what I'm saying to you? Because you know that it's not okay. But something up here is saying it's okay. And that's the insanity come because the battle in your mind. You get what I'm saying to you? I think the worst thing is to have to battle in your mind. You get what I'm saying to you? That battle in your mind is dangerous.
It is.
Especially if you don't got a level foundation. If God is not your foundation and you're battling in your mind, you're in trouble.
You're in
Big
trouble.
You are
You
in
are.
trouble.
You are in trouble.
Yeah, you can't. Oh Jesus, oh, getting chills over here. Cause I done battled in this mind. You feel what I'm saying to you? Like you said, I love somebody that didn't love me. I had to own up to this person who don't love me. You get what I'm saying to you?
Hey, y'all, I've been reading Proverbs every day. And just hearing Dominique, how you saying like what people should do and they should own up to it and stuff. And the Bible literally flat out says, who loveth instruction loveth knowledge, but he who hates correction is stupid. So if God can tell you dumb because you don't want to hear people correct you or tell you, hey, you shouldn't be doing this, or hey, it'll be a better option to do this, or hey, let me give you some advice in this area. You a darn fool.
Absolutely.
You a darn fool.
Absolutely. I agree with that.
Well, in Proverbs, he'll tell you in a minute you either wise or you a fool. Proverbs, the whole book is about either you a wise man or you a foolish fool. You hear me?
That's the book of wisdom.
Yes. I've been reading it every day. It is fire.
Yep,
yes.
The book of wisdom. Yep.
Okay. I gotta jump up in that.
Yeah.
I agree. That's when the mental have you settled in a mess in your home. A clean place makes peaceful place to stay. It's a difference in cleaning now, listening to y'all. Yes, it is. It is a difference.
And you gotta, because you know what? You gotta clean. Listen. Before
when you
you
clean your
get
house,
up and thoroughly clean your house, you got to mentally prepare yourself to get up. Yeah. I have to talk to myself. Okay, Nika, you gonna get up. I'm gonna run through the kitchen, come back through the dining room, swoop around. I have to make a plan. You know what I'm saying to you? Because I have to talk to my mind and tell my mind, so my mind can tell this body, no, you finna get up, you finna turn Netflix off. Yeah. You quit binge watching your little favorite movie. You got to get on up in here. You got to cook. You got to clean. You got to do what you got to do. You know what I'm saying? And sometimes before you can even get to the telling your mind that, like Tootie just said, you might have to do a cleaning on the inside first. You get what I'm saying to you? Yeah.
That's what I do. That's what I do.
You got to declutter you
that
you can
before handle. I get up. So for me, when I get up, when I'm about to clean, I literally turn on my gospel.
I gotta turn on the gospel.
Praising God. And when I start praising God and I get into my worship, I feel like He gets me into a place of wanting to change up some things or change some things or clean up some things. He puts me in a different place. And then I be on a roll. It'd be like I don't want to stop until everything is in its rightful place. You know what I mean? That's just how I
definitely agree with that. I definitely agree with that. And like looking at that picture of her house is a mess, and kind of to piggyback off what Nika said, that's how some of our minds are.
Yeah.
We sharp as hell on the outside.
Yeah.
You hear me? Yes. And that inside is a mess.
A dressed up garbage can.
A mess. The house
look like a
you physically on the outer are looking so good, but mentally your brain is here, there. You feel like you being thrown like a yo-yo.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna speak on that to where I'm not sure what it's called, but I'm gonna look it up when I get off here, because I told y'all these topics they make you go and do some real evaluation, because you can physically see that you are okay. I'm smiling. Hey, Nika. Hey, Binky. When I pull up, how y'all doing? Everything going good. I'm using these fabulous words for y'all, and everybody looking at me on the outside saying, man, she cool. She got it together. And mentally, I'm battling so much mentally up here. I don't know if I'm doing a good job as a mom. I don't know if I'm being a good wife. I don't know if I'm being a good girlfriend. I don't know if I'm loving men or if I'm loving women. I don't know if I'm moving forward, if I'm moving backwards. I don't know if my good is good enough. You battling some shit. And I think it's crazy because we a lot of people don't make it okay to talk about this.
Yeah.
You when you have certain issues or certain thoughts and things in your head, people that made it so uncomfortable for you to just open up and tell how you feel now. And I think I came to a place, I I was about 15 years old, and I instilled this thought in my head. I said, I'm gonna get the I don't give a F attitude, right?
Mm-hmm.
But I wasn't saying like, oh, I don't give a F about life or nothing. It was, I ain't never gonna let nobody say something to make me feel some type of way. I ain't never gonna let a person make me feel uncomfortable or make me feel like I can't tell my truth or I can't live in my truth. You know what I'm saying? Because if I can't be real with myself, who can I be real with?
All right.
Who can I be real with? If I can't sit here and say, Dominique, you know what you got going on ain't, it ain't too hot. I'm telling all y'all, yeah, it's good, y'all. Everything is good. Then now I done started to mentally process in my head that everything is good. And now I'm not leaving any room for growth because I'm mentally confusing myself that everything is okay and it's not. So I definitely agree, man. Like that mental battle,
right there.
that self-ownership, that physical battle, because it's some people out here fighting some battles we don't know nothing about, man. You got some people out here fighting the suicide demon. You hear me? You got some people out here fighting some demons that you don't know nothing about. You wondering why you come in the store and you in the customer service line and you ain't did nothing but put your items up here to get rung up, and this cashier so nasty to you. You know, you don't even understand it, but look, Lord behold, she done came to work and she got some stuff on her plate. She got some mess on her boots and she don't know how to kick it off. It's some people out here battling, y'all. When you see people out here angry and upset or keeping up confusion and keeping up, it's because they got some mess on their boot and they don't know how to get it off.
Yeah.
And it's real, man. It's definitely real. Like, it's real.
Yes, it is.
It's definitely real. Like, that ownership, boy.
I was just about to say, when you were just saying people got demons on them and stuff, and I think I honestly believe that a lot of the things that I deal with and I battle with are generational curses, and I really have been, and that's why I've been in Proverbs trying to just get that up off of me, because I'm not going to, like, from here on out it stops and new things begin, and I'm gonna make sure of it. If I have to keep striving every day, I've been fasting, I've been doing different things to just try to break it, because you don't even know why sometimes you don't even know why you battling with the things that you're battling with. But I believe that it's gonna end, and for me it'll be gone before the end of 2020. I'm gonna leave it right here with this mess, this pandemic, and all. I'm leaving it right here with it. I'm not taking none of these generational curses, none of this stuff that I'm battling with, none of this this organization, this procrastination, this just not being, anything that I'm battling with, whether I put it on myself or it came with, the people before me, I am leaving it right here. And I'm going to do whatever is in my power, because God gave me the authority to get rid of it. Period.
Absolutely. I agree with you.
And that's what we got to understand, that we are more powerful than what we think we are.
Yeah.
And like Dominique said, we quick to go victim in the situation instead of standing up, taking your ownership, admit your fault, and taking back control of your situation. It ain't easy, but it ain't that hard either. You get what I'm saying to you? Because you don't know God give us a different type of strength when we lean and call on him. Our problem is we don't be leaning on him. We lean on ourselves, and we
trying to figure it out ourselves.
Yeah. We don't really understand the strength God can give us in a situation. We don't tap into that. You get what I'm saying to you? We want to listen to what Nene them and Bebe them and Say them saying. You get what I'm saying to you? You want to call our homegirls and to say what you think, instead of stopping for a minute and take a 5-minute prayer and say, God, what do you think? You get what I'm saying to you? Let me ask you what this situation is about. You get what I'm saying to you? And we quick to bring other in our business, and we got to stop that. You get what I'm saying? We have to clear the way to let God move and operate, to handle things for us. And that's when things just gonna get better for us. I promise you. That's the only way. That's the only way.
I agree with that 110%.
Yeah.
I definitely do, man.
Yeah. I used to get a problem and and listen. Now, when I get these situations, I get in my quiet place. I ain't on the phone. I ain't talking. I ain't making no moves. You hear me? It's just me and God. I'm stretched out in here trying to figure it out, me and him, because sometimes our friends ain't got the answer for us. And then we get mad at them and think they don't want to be bothered with us. No, they battling their own shit. They dealing in their own stuff right now.
They dealing in their own stuff,
Yeah.
man.
Yeah. You want to get mad because they ain't answering your phone or they ain't vibing with your conversation today? I'm battling this demon on my back. I'm trying to own up to my mess. I ain't got time to take on your shit and mine. I can't do all that today. You know what I'm saying? So I'm telling you, just listen, y'all. And I always tell y'all this at the end of every story.
Trust
the only way you're gonna get out of your situation is you gotta lean and depend on God, bro. You gotta trust
the
him.
process.
You gotta trust your process.
That's our favorite line.
Trust your process.
Favorite line. Trust that process.
Trust your process.
You know what I'm saying? Trust that process.
Definitely.
Yes, been in them shoes. I had to stand up and admit to my flaws. Yes, and it got better for you, didn't it, KE? I bet it did. It hurt. You went through some things, you know. You might have thought it wasn't no light at the end of that tunnel. But once you stood up and you owned up and you leaned on God, the light just came on back out like the rainbow. You know what I'm saying? It just come on back out.
Yeah. Definitely. I agree with that.
Yeah, because when you don't own up to it, all you do is keep yourself in a dark place. And when you
for
in
longer than you need to be, too.
Yeah, you keep yourself in a dark place, and now you got them little imps tormenting you. You got them demons talking to you.
Down. You don't know if you're going or coming. You walking in a room, you think people talking about you. Ain't nobody even thinking about you. Ain't nobody even thought of you. Your face turned up. Like, it starts to first attack you mentally, and then it starts to wear on you physically.
Yes, it does.
You be out there wearing down physically.
Do y'all know that's where sicknesses and illness come from?
I can definitely believe that.
That is where sicknesses and illnesses come from. High blood pressure and diabetes and all that stuff.
Do y'all know that? That's all. This is what's so crazy. When you really pick up your Bible, when you really just read it, he talk about AIDS. I didn't even know God even mentioned AIDS. He talk about flat out AIDS. He talk about sicknesses that, of course I knew he talked about sicknesses, but just different things that we battle with today. He just say it plain and you just got to really take your time to really see what's in here, because he let you know everything was popping off. You just got to pick it up and
Amen. Would you get out this room, sir?
I see the way. I knew it was him the way she started smiling and her eyes went googly.
Well, it's God. God's good. Babe, get out right now.
Look at how she grinning on this camera.
God is good, y'all. Get out now. Shut the door.
Look at.
But you know what, though?
It's a blessing to have a man that know God is good. Stop playing with me. Half these men don't even know God is good, man.
You telling, because you was telling the honest to God.
Man, I'm telling you, it's a blessing to even have a man come in the room and say those words. You start talking about God, a nigga pack his bag and he got to get go. You said what?
You listen, cuz it not get off the topic, but get on your topic. It is true. And you got to have you a God-fearing man. Because if he ain't fearing God, that fool finna take you all across this thing.
You finna go on the rodeo.
You all over the place. Everywhere. Everywhere.
One more thing. God is awesome.
Okay.
Awesome.
All the time.
Right, all the time. He's awesome.
All the time.
Period.
Okay,
I got it.
All right, then.
You done. You done.
I can get in with y'all now. Let me know when you're ready.
All right. What you want to talk about, Uncle B? What you want to talk about?
All right. I'm going to take care of my business.
What you want to talk about?
Y'all
what you want to talk about next time?
No,
let us know.
Okay.
I'm there.
No, he's not.
He said he coming on, baby. You not
Period.
stopping the show.
As he should. As he should.
No,
man, for real, y'all. Like, it's a blessing to even have your mate in the home. You know what I'm saying?
It
you
is.
can pray comfortably around, because man, people don't make it comfortable no more, because so many people done made believing and trusting in God and Jesus and the Lord so religious that it scares people now.
Yeah.
You know, they don't make it comfortable no more. You
Mhm.
used to could sit and pray and talk about God and it'd be cool. Everybody make you seem like for everything you did, you're going your ass to hell. Who want to sit around that kind of circle?
Yeah. Yeah.
You know, so it's
Yeah.
definitely a blessing. That is a huge blessing,
It
like
is. It
a
is.
huge one. And don't ever let that blessing go unnoticed, because that's definitely a blessing. If you got you a praying man, praying
Yes.
husband, praying mate, man,
Yeah.
you blessed, because that don't
It don't come
that
easy.
ain't big in
Yeah.
that
It,
ain't
it
big in our
ain't.
It
culture
don't
no
It
come
more.
easy.
ain't. No, and
You
not for
know,
them to openly praise him and stuff
and
like.
a
Yeah.
man, like
Mhm.
you hear women scream and hollering, we'll fall out, but to hear a man
Yeah.
talk about God, that's a different thing. That's a different thing.
It is.
Yeah.
It
This was
is.
beautiful tonight.
But
I
this.
Yes,
enjoyed
it
this.
was. Like
Yes.
I
Self
told y'all, every
ownership.
time
Yeah.
that we have discussions and topics, like I'm so open to them, and I'll be like, whatever topic y'all talk about, you know what I'm saying? I'm open to it. I
Yeah.
speak on it, talk about it, because people don't make it okay to talk no more. That's why we
Yeah.
battle so much in our mind, and
Yeah.
everybody is
Yeah.
going through so much, because when you got so much on you and you can't talk to people about it, they make you seem like you crazy for having these feelings, but then you turn around and your next door neighbor going through it too. And
Yeah.
then the woman down the street going through it too, but nobody's talking about it. Mental
Yeah.
health, nobody's talking about that.
No.
We got people out here mentally insane and nobody's talking about it. You got people that'll laugh at it, people that'll talk about it in a negative way, but ain't nobody making you feel like, man, you went through that. I went through it too. Man, I got delivered from that. I've been through that. I seen
Yeah.
that, man, back when it wasn't no way out, or I thought it wasn't. Man, I did this and I did that and I figured it out and I'm okay. Because there's a lot of people that have testimonies that are afraid to share them. You are blessed with testimony so that you can tell somebody your story. Somebody needs to hear your story. It's
Yeah.
somebody somewhere on the verge ready to give up. And God is putting this person in your place and in a position to hear from you. But you so in your funk, you can't even deliver it to them. Oh, I
Yeah.
can't tell her what I'm going through because I ain't finna let Binky know that it's been hard dealing with 4 kids. You know how weak that's gonna make me look. So
Yeah.
now, when I need that little push that Binky or Nika can give me, I can't get it because I'm walking around with my pride cape on.
Yeah.
I ain't telling nobody I'm going through it. My house stay clean. My kids don't get on my nerve. Life is perfect for me. You
No.
know, so I definitely appreciate every time that we have topics and we discuss things, because
Yes. It's
somebody needs to know that it's okay. And the best
it's okay.
cure
It's
to the
okay.
things you go through is to build you a relationship with God.
You
Same
got
way I
to.
talk to my home girls, or I'm talking on the phone to that man, that woman, this woman. Talk to God the same way. He want to hear from you the same way. Talk
Yes,
to
he
him
do.
about whatever it is that you're going through.
Yes, he do. And Karen, we would love to have you next week. We would love to have you next week. Listen, y'all. The floor be open. All you gotta do is say, "I want to join us." We can have up to 10 people on here at one time. I love it because
Yes.
different views, different perspective. Like this is a married woman. She's a married woman. You know, another married woman. You know, because married people see things different from
Yep.
single
Relationship
peoples
status,
and
single,
relationships. You know what I'm saying?
dating.
'Cause,
Yep.
yeah, we would love to have you. You know,
Absolutely.
because you don't know. See, Dominique may can hit you in one area that I can't get you in. You get what I'm saying? To you, Binky may can grab you in another area that I can't get you in. You know what I'm saying? So listen. The more the merrier. Mary, the more the merry.
Yeah, Tease, baby, we gotta take that pride cape off, but that ain't an easy cape to take off.
Hell no.
You be having to
That cape
you
is
you have to pry that cape off, and it's like a magnet on your back and on that cape. So right when you got the left side off, the right side doesn't jump back up.
Mm-hmm.
that pride is, but y'all, you know, pride is one of them biggest sin though.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah. It
Pride will
is.
put you in some bad places.
it sure will.
Yeah.
You will miss some blessings.
Because
Hey.
because you know what pride stops too? Pride stops humbleness and humility.
Yeah,
Hey. That's where I was going.
To
So
be
look.
prideful, I'm telling you, you have to be broken. And it's crazy because I just was talking to Tisa about this tonight. I said about a certain situation. I said, you know, I keep praying to God about this so that I can keep my ego in check. You get what
Yeah.
I'm saying to
Mhm.
you?
Yeah.
So
Mhm.
I don't deal in flesh with this situation. You get what I'm
Yeah.
saying to you?
Yeah.
Because I know I can ego trip too.
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? But I keep going to God, making sure I stay leveled out, and I don't get prideful. You get what I'm
Yes.
saying to you? And I
Mhm.
don't
Yes.
feel like you know, what I want to say is I like to just stay a certain type of way, y'all. You get what I'm
Yeah.
Okay.
saying to you? I like to just stay leveled out across the board. I have
Yeah.
not always been this way. You know what I'm saying? And I thank God to get to this level, and I like this level in life. You get what I'm saying too?
Mhm.
I don't like
Yeah.
to move up and down. You know what I'm saying? I like being straight across the board at all times. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? And when you
That's a
get to
great
my
thing.
age, it's a very peaceful thing. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah. I agree.
It's
So listen.
Mhm.
peaceful. Yeah,
So
it's
when you were
peaceful.
saying that you like to stay in a level place, I told you I was in Proverbs. It was something he said that just threw me for a whirlwind. He said, "Now think about it. If you were to go to a wedding and you were to go sit in a high place, and the person got to come tap you on your shoulder and tell you, 'I'm sorry, this spot not for you,' you're gonna be embarrassed. But if you were
Yeah,
so humble to go sit in a
yeah,
place, a
yeah,
little low place that might not have been for
yeah,
you, they can tap you on your shoulder and say, 'Excuse me, you're not
yeah,
supposed to be sitting here. We need you up here, over here.'" He said, "You'll be embarrassed to have to be moved to a lower place, but you'll be exalted in front of everybody and like, oh wow, praise and stuff. Not really praise, but people will be excited for you, and they'll see the glory for you if you were to be moved
Mhm.
to a higher place." He said, "Now I'm not telling you to just go to the slums and just lower yourself and but I'm just telling you, be humble in all the things and stop trying to put yourself in the hierarchy and allow
yeah.
me
Mhm.
to put
There you
you in
go,
that
right
place."
there. And
Yeah.
we want to position ourselves too fast. We don't want to go through the process. We don't want to we don't want to go through the seasons. We don't want to accept the training. We don't want to the
Mhm.
grooming. It's levels to this stuff. You get what I'm saying to you? And that's why, again, I just told Tease today, I understand I have to lead before I follow. You get what I'm saying to you? But on the same token,
Are you?
me
Did you mean you have
following
to
you,
follow before you lead?
no, yeah, follow. Yeah, you got to follow before you lead. I'm sorry. You got to
No, you
follow
fine.
before you lead. But at the same token, my biggest thing is me following you. I don't want to lose who I am. You see what
That's
I'm
it.
saying?
That's
And,
it.
And
and
that's why I'm learning to balance myself out at. You get what I'm saying to you? Because people have come in to lead, and I never have a problem with falling back and following. That's never been a problem. I don't really like to be on the forefront anyway. I like to be in the back doing something. You get what I'm saying to you? But too often I have let people come in and they lead and I follow and I end up jumping on their way. You get what I'm saying to you? And I forget about the
mhm.
way that I'm riding. You get what I'm saying to you?
Mhm.
So I want to follow and still do me at the same time. Do y'all get what I'm saying to you?
Definitely.
Yeah.
I can agree with you
Yeah.
on that because I'm so used to being the one that leads
Okay.
that when I have to follow, it throws me a bit because I'm like I can be doing something as far as like for my birthday. Deshaun Tauntaun came over to cook a dinner for me for my birthday. Now, Dominique, it's your birthday. They surprised me. Tauntaun came in with balloons, cake, all this stuff. But because I'm so used to being the one that cooks, the one that's doing everything, that damn, you push a person away
Yeah.
who's trying to relieve you because right
Yeah.
now you need a reliever.
Yeah.
So that you don't get overwhelmed, but
Yeah.
you won't even allow this reliever to come in
Yeah.
because you're so busy trying to do everything when it's like everybody needs a reliever. It's okay, you know what I'm saying, to be relieved as long as you know it's in the right will. I ain't saying Nika go and have a multi-million-dollar company, and because Dominique come in and tell you some sweet nothings, you gonna go throw your $1 million company in my lap,
Yeah.
and your
Yeah.
$1 million company goes up the wazoo because dang, I needed a reliever. No, that's why I think it's so important that you train people and you
Yeah.
accept training, because it's
Yeah.
gonna be some times where Dominique Nika needs to step up and you need to fall back. and be okay with it. Not,
Yeah.
oh man, I think she took the floor, or I think she cut me out of it, or I think he, even in your relationship as a wife and as a husband. I was talking to a married woman, and she was saying that sometimes, her and her husband had to get to a place where he had to be okay with her stepping up sometimes, because sometimes her way of doing it, even though she was the woman, he still allowed her and trust her better judgment that she would make the right decision. Even though I'm not the bulky man, and there's some roles that a man has to play, and there's some roles that a woman has to play, but it's okay to reverse the role when you're confident in it.
That's right. That's
As
right.
long as you make sure that you're confident, it's okay to reverse the role. Because sometimes you do just need a break. Sometimes the men want to say, hey, baby, I'm the provider and I'm financially providing. Won't you go pay the bill? Not, damn, I'm going to get the money and I got to go pay the bill and I got to come and protect this home. And all you talking about is, hey, I'm the homemaker. I'm cooking. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
When I'm going to get my reliever. So I definitely agree with that. Knowing your role, knowing when to step down, and also knowing when it's okay to be submissive, knowing when you're secure enough to be submissive.
That's still that ownership though.
Yeah,
that's that ownership. Gotta own up.
Gotta own up. It's a when you in a place of not knowing how to own it, it takes you through a dark place, y'all. Like when you gotta take on ownership and you know nothing about owning some stuff, when you got some mess up to your neck and you don't even know which part to start owning yet. Because I've been in that place, like, I want to do better. I know that I'm not doing right, but where do I start? Where do I start tearing these things off at? Where do I start accepting things at when it's so much that I done, over these 30, again, referencing myself, over these 33 years, I done put so much victim stuff on myself that, damn, 32 years worth of being a victim, I don't know which way to go to start tearing this thing down. I've been a victim in heartbreak. I've been a victim in becoming a young parent, and all these things I done victimized myself with. Like, how do I start to tear these things off? How do I start to work at these things? How do I start to come to my truth?
I think you got to start with the smallest thing. Start with the smallest thing. You got to pick up that smallest pebble. You feel me? Because once you pick that one up, you're going to get the courage to go to one just a little bit bigger the next time. You get what I'm saying to you? And it's like rock climbing. You're going to get to the highest one, but you got to start somewhere. You feel me?
That's it right there. That's it right there.
Okay. Yes, I used to have a problem with following. I was used to being a leader, but ladies, I followed some pretty good people and learned a lot. I was young and took the word following the wrong way. Ooh, baby. See, that's it. You got it. What are you following? You get what I'm saying to you?
What are you following?
And it goes back to my number one rule. You got to have a prayer life, because you got to be able to tap in with God. You got to let him lead you. Because see, if you tapping in with him and you praying to him first, he only gonna let somebody take you so far if it ain't of him. You get what I'm saying to you? See, we gotta watch how we praying. You get what I'm saying? Sometimes it's not, oh, God bless me with this, and oh, God bless me with that, or God, I need this, God, I need that. No, God, order my steps according to your word, according to your purpose. You feel me?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Grant me the things that you have for me. You get what I'm saying? Prepare me in the way that you need me to be. Don't always go to him and tell him what
you want.
Sometimes you need to just go to him and just say, here I am. You feel me? Here I am. And just, use me. Build me up, restructure me. You have to let God tailor you. Because if you don't, you know what I'm saying? When we begin to tailor ourselves, we make shit too small, we make it too big. We just buttons, we just get the clown. We uneven. You know what I'm saying? You listen, y'all. I don't care.
It's a mess.
The root to me, and I'm gonna say to me, the root to all my problems was Tronika. I was my biggest problem. I was my biggest enemy. I was my biggest critic. I apply the most pressure on myself. You get what I'm saying to you? And when I say that, it's because people can only do to you what you allow them to. You get what I'm saying to you? And when you lack the knowledge of your self-worth, you will let people do anything to you. You get what I'm saying to you? And if you're not standing for something, you will fall for anything. You get what I'm saying to you? So you have to go back in and you have to recreate your foundation. You got to recreate your structure. You get what I'm saying to you? And you cannot care about what people think and what people is saying.
Yes.
Because people gonna have judgment on your life,
regardless.
what you should be doing every
Regardless.
day. They gonna be able to tell you what you should be doing, how you should be doing it, why they ain't got this, why she ain't doing that. Bro, you cannot be bothered with folks. You get what I'm saying? And what they think. Don't look for people to validate you. You get what I'm saying to you, or to certify you. Because you can't validate me. You can't even validate yourself in your own damn situation. So how you gonna validate me?
How you gonna validate me?
That's it.
You get what I'm saying to you? Like, just take off, keep your eyes forward, keep your focus on God, let him lead you, let him take you to your process so you can come on out as the diamond that you are and you can shine bright out here. And hey, that's all you can do.
That's
Absolutely.
My favorite last dress is LMNOP, baby. You get
I definitely agree with that. I definitely agree with that.
Yeah.
I definitely agree with that.
I promise you. I'm telling y'all.
Trust in your process. I agree with that.
Man, that's my biggest line. You gotta trust that process. That process. You gotta trust it.
You have to. And
if you don't trust it,
it's a different feeling when you trust that process. Because sometimes you don't know what the process holds.
Yeah.
But when you trust this process,
yeah,
you know what I'm saying? That's a different feeling that it gives. Trusting the process. It absolutely is.
Trusting it. Because you gotta believe that you can take that situation and you can set that situation right there. And God is gonna do what he need to do with that situation so that it can apply and fit to you. You get what I'm saying to you?
Absolutely.
We too often want to take us and put us and apply and fit us to the situation, but that ain't how that's supposed to go. You get what I'm saying to you? The Bible says, seek ye, what it say, seek me first, seek ye the kingdom of the Lord and the rest will attach itself. You get what I'm saying to you? It say it will attach itself to you, not you attach yourself to it. And that's what we jack up and mess ourselves up at. Right there. I promise you that's it. We ain't gonna talk y'all all night long because we done been on here hour and 30 minutes, but we do want to hit the topic of let me see our little thing here.
I got it.
Oh, you got it? Okay. Of our PJ and our books Christmas giveaway. This is going to be on the 23rd of December. It's Lips and Word on the Go. We're teaming up to do this PJ and books giveaway. It's gonna be a nice event. Bring the kids out to pick their PJs and their books up. And we do understand some people can't bring the kids out. If you can't bring the kids out, that's fine. You come pick up the kids' pajamas and their books or whatever other trinkets that we have around. If you want to bring the kids to take pictures with Santa Claus, we're gonna have that too. We're gonna have cocoa and cookies for the kids. For the grown people too, we just want to have us a nice cozy family event, kids safe, and we want the babies to come out and get them some PJs and books. So if y'all not doing anything on the 23rd, we ask that y'all come out. Our time is between 12 and 4. Step right on in and pick it up. Yeah, it ain't nothing hard to it. It's very simple. It's not that if you know somebody, then know somebody, then know somebody. Everybody is welcome.
Yes,
definitely.
Everybody is welcome. We just want to be a blessing in this season. This is like our first giveaway. This Lips first event, ain't it?
Yeah, this is really our first event. Just us, like we threw it and we had other people contribute.
Yeah, because we always teaming up with somebody else, but this is our first event. And then Word on the Go was a blessing to us to lend us, not lend us, but open the doors of their facility to let us in. And then on top of that, became a partner with us and buying pajamas and books. So I think it's just a blessed situation all the way around, especially in this season. You get what I'm saying to you?
Yeah.
And just know this too, though. We if you want to donate, you can donate. If you don't, that's fine. If you can't, that's fine too. If you're the one in need, come on down and get it. And it ain't even about you in need. It's just some pajamas and some books for the kids. Come get the pajamas and the books for the kids.
Yes, yes.
It ain't about if you need it, if you don't, whatever. Just come get the pajamas and the books for the baby. Just simple as that. No pressure at it. We're gonna have some fun, we're gonna laugh, and it's just gonna be what it's gonna be.
Yeah. That's gonna be
a good time.
Definitely.
A little dangling with a little lip, ladies. The ladies.
Yeah, lady lips. And then with the WTOG, we're gonna have us some fun, y'all. Yeah. You know. And if y'all know us, then y'all already know we're gonna have us some fun. Have us some Merry Christmas fun. We might have a little eggnog. I don't know,
Okay.
but we gonna enjoy ourselves, and we want y'all to come out and enjoy with us and let us be a blessing to the babies, you know.
Yeah. Amen.
And that's it. Yeah, we're not gonna hold y'all much longer. We thank y'all on tonight. I guess we'll see y'all next Wednesday.
That was beautiful.
Oh wait, next Wednesday is the event. No, we going live next Wednesday all day, 12 to 4. We ain't coming on at 9. We gonna be live.
That's it.
Next Wednesday, 12 to 4 all day, baby. Where we at? We at 15920 Finco, the WTGO Center. Come on down and drink some cocoa and cookies with us.
Yeah, and talk some junk. Come on. Let's talk. Y'all give us a topic while we there.
Cause we going live there. Ain't no telling what's gonna hit the floor there when we go live.
Give us a topic. Yeah. No.
That'll be a good one. That'll be good.
Yeah, I think it's gonna be real good. We're gonna have some fun, and I think it's gonna.
We need to find something deep for the holidays for that one.
Yeah. Ooh.
Something with some family. That's what that needs to be.
Yes.
Family.
Yes, I like that.
Okay. Well, that's what they want to talk about. They bad.
Now, before we get off, ladies, are we gonna chime in, me, you, and the rest of the ladies that's on here, so we can finish what we was talking about earlier?
Yes, definitely. So you don't hang up. You stay on. Yep. Okay, Karen, you and the babies, y'all come on down. We got it. Adios. Some fun.
Okay, ladies, we love y'all. We